there was never really a plan for World Domination Records. The only plan I had was to get my own songs out into the marketplace, and I just got lucky really. I managed to get myself a worldwide distribution deal, and that meant that I had access to all of the major outlets around the world, such as iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, and anywhere else that you can possibly think of. Well, really the next step for World Domination Records for me, after I'd done my own thing, was I always had it in my mind to try out a few artists on the label, and it just grew into something really quite unique, and I didn't expect to have the response that we had. We literally had, in the day of MySpace, millions and millions of people downloading the records, and that was a launch pad for myself and for many of the artists, and well, that was just incredible in itself. And it's just, we used online marketing really to get the music out there, and even to this day I do believe that that's the best way forward in the music industry. The internet's just got a global audience, and if people are interested in what you're doing, there's always going to be a market for it. It doesn't matter what age you are and what style you are, really. Well, I've just recently, with the relaunch of World Domination Records, which has just been phenomenal this year, it's just attracted so much attention. I've signed a worldwide video distribution deal, and so that's big news in itself, and certainly big news in the music industry. There's also been a lot of TV and radio shows that I've been appearing on, and many of the other artists have been on TV and radio shows as well. So the whole thing of World Domination Records is just growing and growing and growing, and it seems to be developing a huge fan base online. I think we're going well into probably 6 or 7 million people sort of following the artists now, and viewings have just gone through the roof on some of the websites, which is all really, really exciting news. And I really do believe online marketing is the way forward in music, and I think in the next few years people won't even be watching the television or listening to the radio. They'll be going online for those things. There's a lot of artists from around the world on World Domination Records, but there's been some amazing releases recently, such as Isaac Angel.
She sneaked back and caught her with her man, laughing and kissing till I saw the gun in her hand. Next thing she knew, they were dead on the floor. Dark lady would never turn caught up anymore.
Then of course we've got Red K, who has just released a new single, The Legacy of the Republic, with a fantastic video.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Ignition.
Every so often, Red K and Somiak team up together and always deliver the goods really, and they've just come up with a fantastic new EP, We're Not Dead Yet. And of course Bleedin Brain Music Inc. with his own unique style of horror, stroke, dance and electronic music, mixed in with a combination of punk, rock and just about anything else and everything else that you can possibly think of. Myself, having taken 3 years off away from the music industry, I decided to come back with Plastic Girl Regeneration.
Lipstick, cigarettes, how could I have been so blind? Your photographs I keep remind me love's not deep.
And Somiak got involved in this project, and to be quite honest with you, he really delivered the goods. We just came up with something that seemed to be charting just about everywhere, and the success of it has just been mind-blowing. There were a whole load of things inspired me to write songs, to be quite honest with you, and as I said, I did take 3 years out, and I had 3 years to be thinking about what I wanted to write about next. A few years back I almost died, so it's a long story, but it inspired me to write a whole load of new songs really, and that will be reflected in my new material that will be coming out very, very soon. Some of those projects that I'm working on are going to take a few months to develop, and because they're going to be high-end productions, and those sort of productions do take a little bit of time. Well, I get asked this question quite a lot really, where do I see myself in, say, the next year or even the next 10 years, and to be quite honest with you, I really haven't got a clue. But I hope that I'm still making music, and I hope World Domination Records is still around, and that you guys are still listening to what's actually coming out on the label. The great thing about World Domination Records and the internet really is that there is a global market, as I said earlier, and that means that hopefully there'll always be listeners out there and viewers, and all I can say is this year has been phenomenal, because I've ended up on just so many TV and radio shows. It's been bewildering really, and the online response has been just incredible, and I hope that really does continue. So in terms of where do I see myself in the next, say, 10 years, well, I hope that I'm still alive, obviously, and at the same time still writing music and still involved in the music industry. I mean, of course I've got other things that I do as well, and I've got other businesses, etc., but music's my real passion, and so I don't see myself ever leaving. I've always been involved in it really, to be quite honest with you, so you know, I'll be around. I'm sorry about that.
There's a lot of fun. You can